Alright guys, I'm back. Alright, found the sync button, and you're going to go ahead and slide that in right here, like so. And then after you have your sync button, you're going to take your home button and you're going to go ahead and put that on. So let me get this all organized again. Okay. I'm going to take your home button, start from the top right here, so kind of like slide it, and you're going to feel it. So you should just be able to push that in and it locks into place just like that. Trigger buttons, they're going to be a little tricky. Also, when you do your trigger buttons, you want to make sure that you have your wires where they're supposed to go, or if not, like halfway where they need to go, just enough so they're not going to be in the way when you put the triggers on. So you're going to have to finagle the wires again. So something like that, that should be fine, and then we're just going to route them away. So when you put these on, so this right here is your right bumper, you're going to just take it and essentially you're just going to slide it in like that. So you want to have, I'll show you guys again the best way I can, but you're going to take this little guy and you're just going to slide it in right here like that. So that's all you should have to do, and then from there you just do a little force and then voila, it's back together. Go to the other side, same deal, make sure the wire's going majority of where it should go, or so like that, and then like that, and it goes back here. So let me go ahead and fold the wires back. Okay, there we go. Folding the wires back is always fun. It's a pain in the butt. So essentially, the way you're going to have it is that you're going to run this wire and it's going to go all the way around here, and then you see this little dimple right here, and the wire's going to have to go, both of them are actually going to have to go around this little dimple. So that's when your tweezers come in handy, so you can push or manipulate the wire to where you need it. So I need both of them right there, and then kind of just push it down. So one wire push down, and then the gray wire push down. So that's how it's going to be, and then you're going to take the tape and put it back together. So that's pretty easy. Alright, now we have that. The wire is kind of situated. We're going to go ahead and put the other bumper back on. Kind of slide it underneath there, and then from there just snap it back into place. Make sure it has a nice feel to it. Everything has a textile feel. Okay. Next up, let's go ahead and put this on right here. This is your D-pad. So we're going to ensure, again, got to make sure all the wires are where they're supposed to go and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and take that tape, and hopefully it doesn't do what it did on my controller, but take the tape and then put it back into place where the wires were, give or take. So and sometimes you're either going to have a pain in the butt with the black wire or the gray wire going on this nub. So I'm trying to push this down and everything like that, because that will interfere with the D-pad and you don't want that. So there you go, sorry. There we go. Push that down. So now what you're going to have to do is take your D-pad, make sure pretty much all, you want it to go in like this, where, like that. So it almost looks like a cross, and then you got this little squiggly thing at the bottom. So that's where that's going to go. So we're going to go ahead and put that back into place. Then you're going to take your ring right here and just start from the back and then push up and then push down onto where the clip should go. And it should stay into place, hopefully. If you're lucky, they'll stay into place. If not, you might have to take your a flathead or something to bend it back into place. So I'm going to go ahead and take that and try to grab the metal and push back on it, like so. Alright, there you go. Almost done, guys. We're halfway done. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and flip the controller over. And we're going to have to install this guy right here. We're going to install the second PCB. We're going to go ahead and put this back into place. And you're going to have to line it up too. So you might have to do some finagling. And then you're going to have two, I'm not sure if you can see that there, you somewhat see it, but there's two connectors that you're going to have to make sure they're perfectly lined up, because if not, it's not going down whatsoever. So, okay, good to go on that. So, and you do not put your triggers on until you're ready to put this shell on. So we can go ahead and put the triggers on if we want. If not, you can just keep them off until you're done soldering. Sometimes they might move on you when you're trying to apply force. So it's all up to you. Okay? Alright guys, so I'll go ahead and take them off. They're kind of annoying. Alright, now we're going to go back to what we were doing before. And then this is the important part. If you want your crap to ever work again, if you solder it wrong, it's not going to work whatsoever. So again guys, let me see. Right here, that's going to be positive. This side right here. And then this side right here, it's going to be negative. And you can kind of tell there's markings on the PCB already. So, alright, so go ahead and sometimes you might need tweezers. So that's what I think I'm going to use. I like these. I got two sets, so I wasn't sure which one I was going to like more. So that's why I got two sets. So here, let me grab this wire and then okay. That ooh. Let me see what mine didn't stick. So, alright. Tin it. And then from there we'll try again. I think that's why it didn't stick. Here, I can't. If I'm out of the camera shot, I apologize. This is a really pain in the butt to do. So, try to keep it in the shot, but you know, when you're doing something and all that stuff kinda is hard. So I don't know if I can zoom out a little bit. Here. There, I might be able to. right here to see where I'm at. Okay, so the gray wire is going to go right here. It's not covering like I want it to, so. Okay, there we go. Gray wire done. Back to the black wire. Okay, black wire's done. Gonna go back here to these guys, so same process. Not sure if you can see where I'm going, but I'm going right here, basically where my finger is. Alright. There we go. Gray wire into place. Go ahead and take your black wire. Move the gray wire out of the way the best you can. So we got 4 more solder points to do, or yeah, 4 more after this. Alright, now hopefully this one's a little easier. No, it's not, because the wire wants to stick up. Sometimes it's just easier when you don't have a freaking camera on you. Because I was able to do this, like, no joke, I had everything soldered probably in 5 minutes. So. Alright, there. Thank God, I finally got it. Sorry about that, guys, if I was out of the camera angle. It's just, sometimes it's a pain in the butt where you can't really see. Now, we're gonna have more pain in the butts. We're gonna have your motors. Again, what you could use, let me go ahead and get this out right here. Use some electrical tape to hold this into place, the motor anyway. So go ahead and stick the wire through. And then okay, the positive is going to be the top, and it's going to be labeled, so it's not like you're going to be blind, but you might as well be blind because of the angles or soldering angles you have to do. So let me. Okay, got that in. Let's see if I can get this black one in. Okay, got that one in, that one's in, alright. Next motor, right through. And this actually is going to be reversed. This is going to be the negative at the top versus the other side I just did. So make sure you're watching what is positive and what is negative. Let me see. Okay, and then I like to give it a pull or a tug, you know, just to make sure it's actually in there. See, I'm tugging it, we're good. Alright, black wire. It's probably going to be the last one and most pain in the butt one to do. So okay, go ahead and yank that. Okay, we're good. Alright, we have successfully done the imaginable. Not really, but you get what I mean. So, that being said, you might have to adjust your wires or whatever and tape it accordingly. So okay, then this goes there, then around there, and there. Then it goes down here. So I think it would be good to put the tape back on right here. Not like you can see it, but let me go ahead and there we go. So when you're doing this kind of stuff, some people like actually route it not through the the way I did. But I do it so it's pretty much stock, you know, as is, and then you just take the wires and you kind of just fold them back if you can, and then you're done. So we're gonna go ahead and see what else we need to do. Alright, now we got those wires in. Now we got to put in these other two last screws that I forgot to put in, but it should be pretty easy to put them in. So there's one, and there's the last one. So we're going to go ahead and do that. It's alright if your freaking thing falls or motor, it's not really important. So screw this back on. Then we're going to go ahead and flip it over. Put the thumbsticks back on. Okay. Alright, next up, excuse me. Alright, we're going to go ahead and basically take the top. I'm going to put that back into place. Line that up. Good. Now we're going to take the bottom piece, it's right here. Go ahead and drop it into place. So sometimes you might have to finagle, sometimes it should just drop in like so. So, alright, now if you flip it over, you have to do the trigger check. There we go, because sometimes, there we go. Sometimes the triggers, they may get caught along here, so before you close it, make sure you do this, like you give the buttons a little finagle here and there to make sure they're in the proper place. So now all we have to do is just do reverse process of putting everything back together. So we're going to go ahead and put the center one back in with the T8. And I don't crank everything down all the way. I just barely get it tightened enough. And then from there, once I have everything done, then I tighten it all the way. Okay. Now, the reason why it's also taking a little bit longer too is because I'm trying to do a tutorial and I'm trying to make sure if I didn't have to deal with the camera, you know. So, I'm sorry if the video is a little longer than normal. Apologize, but it is what it is. So. This one in. Okay. Okay, so that one's tight. Now we can go ahead and tighten them all together. Okay, this one's tight. Then we'll go down here. And we'll go over here. So make sure everything is good and buttoned up. Next up, last piece. Here we go ahead and take your controller deal or covers. Okay. Take your other controller cover. Take your batteries. And then enjoy. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, comment, subscribe, rate this video, click that like button. Guys, have a great day now. Bye.